so yes, definitely wash your hands because you have all this hair product and whatnot on your hands. So you don't want to go from hair to face. It's easy to do it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But it's gross. So you wash your hands. I already did that. And then you go to your face. I already moisturized my face, and moisturization is key. All right, guys? Definitely key. Woo! Then I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. De-slick them. De-slick them. It's called De-Slick Complexion Primer, but I call it my De-Slick 'em. So add that to your face. You want to put it in the portions of your face that you think is probably the most oily, and I think that's probably my T-zone, and then under my eyes. There is eye primer, but I like to use this. Yeah. Only thing, and I feel like I've said this before, only thing I do not like about this primer, first I used to think I was allergic to it, but it turns out it wasn't. It wasn't the primer. It was something else. I haven't figured out what it was, but I will. I'm not allergic to it, but the only thing I don't like about it is that it gets really white, and then it starts to, like, if you keep touching it, it starts to flake. My hand's dry now, but I don't know if you can see this. Look, I don't know if y'all can't see that. Hold on. Like, if you look really close, there's like bits and pieces of prime. You can't see that. Let me stop. Okay, prime my face. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I just got this new Fit Me Maybelline Poreless Matte Poreless Foundation. I'm nervous because I don't know if the color fits me. I've been wanting to get this for a while, but every time I go out and get makeup, I don't get this. I've never actually gotten it. I had the Maybelline Superstay, the Queen CoverGirl collection, the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin, but this was the one that I've always wanted and I haven't gotten it, and I finally decided, let me get it. I was in Target, and you know when you're in Target, you get everything. So I got this, and this is in the shade 375 Java Java. Hopefully this is the one. There was this one, and there was it 370 and 375 or 375 and 380? Don't remember. But I think this was either the darkest shade or the one before the darkest shade. I think it was the one before the darkest shade. We're gonna see how this works on me. I'm excited, I'm nervous at the same time, but we're gonna make it to it. So this is the color. And I'm not gonna lie, I opened it and I put it on my hand and it was good. So I was like, all right, this is gonna be good. But your hand is not the same as your face, so that's why I'm nervous. My hand is actually lighter than my face. I'm so scared. But this looks like chocolate. So maybe it might match. Cause my skin do be looking like chocolate sometimes. So all right, let me hurry up and put this on the floor. Okay, all right, let's see what it's doing here. I think I have a match. And I probably should have did my eyebrows first. I'm annoyed that I didn't do my eyebrows first, but I was so hot boongy about this foundation that I forgot about my eyebrows. But this is actually really nice. I think this is a perfect shade for me. This is the perfect match. Woo! We got a match. Let's see how this works though, because I'm used to using Fenty's matte and other matte products. I've also used the Becca foundation, which is like a mousse kind of. I think it's a mousse. I don't know. Is it considered a mousse? I don't know, but I like the Becca. Does this look? So I'm looking at myself and I'm seeing that it looks like a match, but on camera it actually kind of looks too dark. Actually, this might be a little too dark. Am I tripping, or? Y'all tell me in the comments below if I'm tripping, because it looks good. Like, it looks like a perfect blend, but I'm looking on camera, it looks reddish and dark at the same time. Like, I look kind of sick. We don't see. Once we're done, like, putting everything on, we don't see. So yeah, this is the foundation. I like it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Can you dig it, baby? Can you dig it, baby? So anyways, I'll be going off on tangents. Let me just stick to the script, do my makeup, all right? All right, so then what am I gonna do? What am I doing next? What am I doing next? Oh, my eyebrows, that's what I'm gonna do. I also just got this cream contour kit from Black Radiance, and I'm so excited to use it. I've been trying to get this kit for a long time, and don't make fun of me because I went to Ulta and I asked them if they have Black Radiance products. And they was like, no, I'm sorry, you know. And I was like, damn, so Black Radiance like up there? Like you can't get it there also? So I was like, all right, let me go to Sephora. And I've never had time to go to Sephora because Sephora's in my mall. And I've never had time, so I was like, you know what, let me just make time and go one day. And then randomly a friend of mine texted me and was like, oh, you need to do this, you need to use this palette. I was like, I need that palette, I've been looking for it everywhere. She's like, girl, you can get it at Target for $8.99 or $7.99. And I was like, wow. Then I looked it up and apparently it's at Walgreens too. I'm like, really? So I go to my Walgreens. Of course, that Walgreens never has anything. They didn't have it, but I went to Target and I got it. So I'm excited to use it, really, really excited. This is the medium to dark contour palette. And I tried it on somebody, but I didn't try it on myself yet. So we're gonna see. They had the dark to dark or dark to deep palette, but the contour on that was a little, I was looking for my Benefits Cosmetic Precise Pen pencil, but I'm just gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the shade Ebony or whatever. But yeah, the deep, is it deep to dark or dark to deep palette, it was powder, and I was like, come on, man, if y'all gonna go do the dark to deep, come on, get it. Come on, man, why we can't get cream like everybody else got cream? Come on, that's not fair. I'm annoyed. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the dark to deep palette. I thank you for the consideration. Thank you for thinking of us. However, why we can't get cream like everybody else? So I just ended up getting the medium to deep palette because I actually have seen some of my favorite beauty bloggers do the medium to deep palette, and I would hope that we're the same color. I always think that I'm the same color as somebody, or the same shade as somebody, and they turn out to be like lighter than me after I realize I try to get the same foundation they get. And I'm like, this is not my shade. And I realized, okay, so they're clearly lighter than me. But yeah, and if you guys don't worry about what I'm doing with my eyebrows right now. If y'all follow me on everything, y'all know I don't care about this part. I just do what I'm doing, and then I sculpt it, and then I slate it, and then I'll put my eyebrows on fleek, okay, with the contour. Okay, I promise I'm not crazy. Okay, maybe a little bit. Also, while I was at Target, I decided to get like other stuff, and that's actually when I got all of these things together: the foundation, Black Radiance palette, and I also got a blush from Black Radiance, which I'm excited to use. I'm gonna be using that today. So it's just gonna be a new face today. It's just a new me. Who this? I'll be making myself like laugh, like ha 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 laugh. Like, I'm so funny, but I am though, and you think so too. Because if you didn't think so, you wouldn't be here. Okay, I promise I'm not crazy. Let me just vibe. Let me do my makeup and just chill, okay? It's the wine. It's the wine. Yeah, it's the wine. Alright, so this is the fun part, okay? I love this part of my makeup. I'm probably gonna cut from here to my eyebrows being done because this takes a long time for me. And I'm gonna cut off the camera just to conserve some battery. And I'll be back. So, I did my eyebrows. And as I was blending, I realized that this foundation, I don't like it. It looks ashy. I think it might be too dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my NARS foundation in the shade Namibia D4. So, oh no, I'm gonna return it. Don't worry, I'm returning it. Yeah, I'm gonna exchange it, not return, exchange. So throw this thing on that thing, you feel me? I don't like the fact that I have to use so much foundation. That's what's bothering me right now, honestly. Like, that I have to put on another layer. Because I like to have my makeup on my face as light as possible. And I was not going to be wiping this off. Oh, it hurt my eyes, I'm not gonna lie. See, this looks way much better. This is my color, okay? This is the brown chocolate color that I need to go for, because the other one was it was too dark. It was. It was pretty, it was nice, but it was too dark. And then it ended up looking ashy, which is not the look that I was going for. So I don't think anybody ever wants to go for the ashy look. So yeah. Tuck this back here. Tuck that ice scene. You ain't iced out. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember that song? Like, am I the only one that like I say something and like a whole bunch of songs come to my mind? I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Oh my God, I have a problem. Okay, now that we're past that point, let's go ahead and move on to contour because this video is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. I'm gonna use my contour, I don't know, say Shape Tape from Tarte. And this color, I really like it because it's very subtle highlight shade for my skin color. It's very subtle. But I am going to blend that in, and then I'm gonna add on top of it, I'm gonna add some of the, what is this color? Cream from the Anastasia contour kit. I'm gonna add that color on top of it because this is very subtle, and this is like when I'm going for, the Shape Tape is a very subtle color when I'm going for like something very super natural and nude. And I know I'm going to dinner with my in-laws, but I still want to pop because I'm gonna be cute. So why not just do my thing, you know what I mean? Just go all out. Actually, I'm gonna stick with this color. I'm not gonna add anything on top because I like this. It looks good. It's just like this looks like a nice little, you know, pop. And I'm gonna add a little bit here, just to clean out my mustache. Okay, boom. So then I'm gonna add some setting powder. Here I will be using a lighter shade. Normally I would use, I'm making all this noise thinking that y'all can hear me over the noise I'm making. I'm sorry. But normally I would use the matte face powder from Shasha, and it's the shade, I think it's tan, Perfect Tan. Okay, it's the shade Perfect Tan. I normally would use that. Let me just put the stuff away, then I can talk because I know my bad. But I usually use that Perfect Tan shade, but that's usually when I put on the Shape Tape and then I add the cream color from Anastasia. But today I'm not gonna be using that because I didn't add the cream color. I'm just gonna use a Maybelline Fit Me Loose setting powder, finishing powder. And I'm going to be applying that with my Elo Cosmetics brush, the number 230. And because this is not like a crazy look, I'm just gonna put some setting powder on my brush and tap it off, and then I'm going to apply it underneath, okay? Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is not how much I thought was gonna be on that brush. But this, okay, right here, this is what, that's still a lot, but we are gonna make it do what it do. We're just gonna use that for the rest of our face. I'm just not gonna dip back into the setting powder, that's it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Put some everywhere because since we already have it on our face, we might as well just use it. Don't waste it. And I am going to work on my face while that's setting in. Not my face, my eyes. Eyeshadow. While that's setting in. Ow. I feel like I've mentioned it a lot here, so I'm going to dinner with my in-laws once again, and I want a very nice neutral look, so I'm going to use this Naked Urban Decay Heat Palette to get, you know, the look that I'm going for going. I love this palette. It has so many neutral colors. It's so bomb. Like, this is just so pretty. Like, this is so pretty. Like, all of these shades in here are just so natural and neutral and so pretty. But I am going to use probably 2 shades from this palette. I'm going to apply with my Morphe M503 brush. I'm going to apply the shade, what should we do? What should we go for? I'm going to use this shade in Fuego. Apply that to my, actually put a little bit of what's remaining from my brush onto my lid. This is from the setting powder onto my lid because it was a little oily. Just a little bit, right? And then I'm gonna use the shade in Fuego. Put that. And this is a very neutral palette, and that's why I like it. So this is not, I'm not going for like strong shades, like big color. I'm doing something very nice and natural looking because my hair already has a lot of color to it. So to add any more color to my face is just kind of like, girl, why? Especially with the in-laws. My parents, they know who I am. They know who I be, you feel me? But my in-laws, I still want to look like. So I'm gonna, you know, make it nice, make it nice. A little spicy, but not too spicy, okay? Because you don't want to scare them away. I have these dogs. My neighbors, they both have dogs. I think all of them have dogs, actually. I think I might be the only one without a dog. But my neighbors, we have the upstairs neighbors, they have a dog. The sideways neighbors, they have a dog. And then there's a guy on the other side, he has 2 dogs. Those dogs is ridiculous. And I'm gonna use a color ash, same brush, to just get in my my crease here. Deepen that shade up. Like I said, I'm not going for both looks, so remember, this is not like, you're not using a lot. I use a little bit, and then even still I tap that just to get rid of like a lot of loose colors and like to make sure that I'm not applying too much onto my lid. I'm gonna be wanting to, they be ready to jump off the balcony to end it all, just to like, and they're so little and they're so annoying. That's why I don't like little dogs. Like, give me a big dog all day. Little dogs, I'm straight off of them. They tiny and annoying, and then their barks is like, it's not even, are you even barking? Like, are you barking? They be like, wah, wah, wah. It's like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, just shut up, just shut up. Shut up. I can't. I just like, you know, like a big dog, you can get used to their bark. You can even drop them out. But the little ones, it's like, shut up. What is wrong with you? I don't know if I decide to have any more kids, I can't be living in this place because they will wake my child up. This lady next door to me, she just had a baby. So it's like, how's this working out for you? I meant to ask her that. I'm gonna ask her that. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna let y'all know how that's working out for her. Okay, so as I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and grab, I don't want nothing like crazy. I'm gonna use sauce in a little, yeah, just sauce. I'm gonna use sauce. I was gonna use a little bit of lumbry. I don't know what that say. But I think I'm just gonna go with sauce for now and see how that works for me. And then if I don't like it, I'll add a little bit on top, okay? Okay, so the downside to this is actually I use this brush for something else, and it's kind of, I didn't clean it. So now the color from the other palette is coming off of my lid. But it's not bad. So it's adding a little shimmer to my look here. But when you drink and you're doing something and you got lights on you, it's so hot. I'm hot right now. Okay, so I do like the color. I really do. However, I'm gonna go ahead and add. Now I'm gonna add the shade, I don't know what I want to add yet, hold on. I'm going to add a little bit of lumbre, L-U-M-B-R-E, lumbre. Y'all tell me what that means, how to pronounce that word. Y'all tell me in the comments below. But I'm gonna add that on top, not really on top, but like towards like the middle portion of my lid. Not towards it, not the end portion here, just the middle. A little pop, you know what I mean? Just a little pop. Right? And I'm gonna take this back, go back into the color. What was it, Infuego? I don't know what I started with. I think it was Infuego and Ashes. I'm gonna go back into those shades, those 2 shades, and I'm going to just bring it in here. To get a bit more precise, you might want to use a smaller brush, but I actually like using 1 brush or 2 brushes while doing my makeup. I don't like to use too many different brushes, but if you want to get more precise with your crease, whatnot, I would suggest using maybe a smaller blending brush for that part. But I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna add some wrong drawer. Eyeliner. I like to stack my eyeliners, meaning to put one on and then the one on top. I use this tattoo liner from Kat Von D, and then I go in with this NYX liquid liner. So I create my wing with the Kat Von D, and then I go over it with the NYX liquid matte liner. That's okay. Then we're gonna go in with the liquid liner. It's really pretty. I'm gonna have green on my shirt. I'm gonna add a little green eyeliner, but I'm gonna do my lower lash line. A little bit of green towards the bottom, just a little bit. And then now it's time to use the palette of the hour. I'm excited. What's really cool about this palette is actually it tells you where to apply your, it's not just the picture, because you know some palettes just have the picture or whatever, but it also tells you where to apply each different shade. And so I'm going to use the contour shade here, and it says hairline, side nose, little cheekbones, and your jawlines, and that's exactly where I'm going to use it. Okay, so let's see, because right now I'm feeling like this might be a little too light for your girl. We will see. This is a little too, actually this is really good. I'm so used to using like a really dark contour shade that when I use one that is actually good, I'm looking for it to be really deep. But this is actually really good because the point of the contour is to look like your actual color peeking through, like your cheekbones peeking through that thing. You know what I mean? And that's, I feel like this is exactly what it did. I've been waiting for this all my life. I don't have a big forehead, so I don't really care to contour that much, but it still looks good when you bring your color in and you bring some here, right? Your chin a little smaller. Just a tad bit smaller, just a bit, right? And then we're gonna use this color on our nose. I'm going to squeeze this because when I get to my nose, I really like to be precise with it. And right now, I don't feel like using another brush. This is amazing. Because it's not like, it's not so dark that you can really see, you know? Even when I turn sideways, it doesn't look like contour, you know? But it is dark enough that it's like contour. Okay, I see you. And let's do this. Let's, we're using our brush that we, with our foundation, that we applied our foundation in. We're gonna use that to blend in this contour. To blend in this contour, okay? Ooh! This looks good. I'm happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. This palette, Black Radiance, what y'all got going on? Huh? Cause this is good. Y'all really know what y'all want. Ooh, okay guys, I'm back. So, I had a little malfunction, so while we were fixing that, I just decided, let me pop on my eyelashes. And I also, y'all wasn't gonna tell me that I had one eyebrow bigger than the other one? Shady. Look at the shade. Look at y'all. Look at your face. Anyways, I fixed it. I corrected it. So they're like, now they're like, you know, semi-identical. They're not identical. They're fraternal. Anyways, I popped the eyelashes on. The eyelashes that I'm wearing, they are from Eye Envy. It's a 3D angle volume eyelash from their like 3D collection. It's so pretty. I got this from my beauty supply store, and it was only like $3 something. I'm also gonna leave that in the like as a link in the description below. So yeah, these are like, they're so pretty and so like, you know, I don't know, they're really pretty. I feel like they're like underrated, whatever, but they're nice. They're super nice and comfortable. And then what else did I do? Oh, I put on setting spray while I was gone. Oh, while I was gone, I put on some setting spray. So now we are going to, I'm gonna add no, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna add a little bit more setting spray. I don't need that right now. I am going to go ahead and use this blush that I'm so excited to use. And once again, this blush is from Black Radiance. Yes. Yes. I've been dying to use their contour palette, and so when I actually went through the section in Target and saw what they had to offer, this was actually the last one, and I was like, damn, it's the last one? Maybe that means it's really good. So I'm gonna use this. I'm so excited, geeked, as you young ones would say. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's do it. Okay, you can't see nothing. Oh, you can see something. It's very subtle. Ooh! That is nice and subtle. And you won't overdo it because I put a lot on my brush and it's still not like blush, you know? It's like blush. It's nice. Wow, this is a pretty color. I feel like this is made for my complexion. Like it was made for me, like for darker girls. Cause this looks like a nice, yo, this blush is nice. I like this. I like this a lot actually. I don't like to add blush here, and I like to add it here, and I like there. And these are actually places where I put my my highlight as well, my contour, because I like to bring back some color to my face, you know, all around. So just, you know, a little bit of everything everywhere doesn't hurt. It never hurts. Just a little bit though. Don't be trying to blush up your forehead and be like, oh, you told me put it everywhere. No, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so then we're gonna go into my favorite part, lid highlight. I'm going to be using, y'all already know, Lid Glow Kit from Anastasia. Use my fan brush. I have a bigger fan brush, but I like using this one because this is like really controlled. The bigger one just gets everything like everywhere, whereas this one you can control it. And I'm gonna be using this the highlight color bronze. See, y'all sleep on this, and I feel like the camera, like this is not even doing it any justice. That's the crazy part. I'm doing too much right now because I forget I'm meeting the in-laws, so this might be a little bit too much bronze, but it's like this can never be enough. Got a little on the cheeks right there, so when you smile, everything just glowing, you know what I mean? What I like to do is I like to have it in a concentrating area, but I also like to bring it down so that way it won't look like highlight, you know? I mean, some people wear that highlight, you know, thing well, and they do a good job at it, but me, like sometimes I like to do it like that, but other times I'm like, no, I'm good. So I'm gonna add that same shade of highlight, this is just the color bronze, under my brow bone. Just to connect it to here, to the shadow, the highlight that you have going down here, just to connect that there, okay? That's really the point of that. Wow. So then I'm going to add some of that to my nose, tip of my nose. Look at that, that just, wow! When you add that highlight to your nose, it just brings out a whole new face. It's weird, I don't know. I don't understand the science of it all. Well, maybe because it just brings everyone's attention to the middle of your face, and instead of looking at a specific spot on your face, brings it to the middle, and they can really pay attention to the rest of your life. When you look right in the middle of something, you can see everything without really seeing everything, you know? So I think that's what that does, but I'm gonna put it all down, just very lightly down the bridge of my nose. I do have it like, it's intense right here, but down the bridge of my nose, it's gonna be a very light highlight very lightly. Okay, so you can see it. Whew. And then I'm gonna add from whatever the remnants from the brush. I'm not gonna go back into this because then it's gonna be doing too much. Whatever's on here left, I'm gonna just put it here on my forehead. Because like I said, I don't have a big forehead, so I don't mind like letting my forehead shine. Here, all in this area here. And I also want to do a quick, because I want to accentuate my cheekbones. So I'm going to go back into my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder with my beauty blender, with my sponge. I'm sorry, not a beauty blender, it's a sponge. Very lightly, right? And then we're gonna do one of these bad boys. Bring that down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down now, all right? It's very subtle. It's not like something that you want to like show, you know, you don't want it to be something that's like, oh, I see what you did there. You don't want it to be like that. You want it to be like, oh, what you do there? How did you do that? You know, that's what you want. You don't want to, oh, I see what you did there. You understand? You feel me? Right there. And we should be good here. Right? And then I'm going to add some setting spray. But from really far away because this be pumping out too much. And I'm like, yo, relax. I don't need all that. So from really far away, just lightly cover my face. Enjoy the sit and just melt. Okay? And then now for the lip color. This part makes or break the look. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do a color. I am going to do a gloss, but with sparkles in it. Okay? So this is a lip gloss from BB. I got this in a 3-pack. It came with this one, and I gave actually a friend of mine the third one, which I think probably was the best one. She got me good. I told her to pick and she picked that one. And it was probably the best one, but this one is actually maybe second best. I really like this color. We're going to add a little lip liner. Oh, look at this. Now all of a sudden I can find this. Great. It's cool because I still slayed these things without it. But we're gonna add a little lip liner to the lip. And then we're gonna put that on. It's not really to line, it's just really for the color. Because this is really, it's really super, super glittery. And the lip liner shade is going to pull everything together. I would show you how it looks without the lip liner, but I don't wanna go through all that. So this is the a Wet n Wild pencil in the shade Simmer Brown now. Actually, a step that I did skip earlier is putting on my Aquaphor for my lips, getting it nice and smooth. And because we're already in this part of the look, I'm only gonna use a little bit of Aquaphor just to get it, you know, when I'm applying the pencil, it's not like, I just wanna give that smooth finish. Add a little here, a little here. Right? That's actually a pretty shade. If I could wear that shade on its own, I would, but that's actually really pretty. And I'm gonna use this color to top it. So, a little bit of this. I'll only put a little bit because if you, I'm telling you, put too much, this thing is gonna overcome everything. It's gonna just look crazy. It looks crazy. Some people love it, but I can't do all that glittery, sparkly, I ain't with it. So just use a little bit. And that's that look. Okay? This is that look. Okay? This is the look. Okay? So now this is the big reveal. Okay? So now that my makeup is done and I'm sobering up from that little bit of wine that I had, this is the look. And I'm going to release this back. Release the beast! Why do I think that it's so funny? So this is the finished look with the green that I told you. The green that I have in my outfit is very subtle, so you don't really see it. But I did put a little bit of green eyeliner on the bottom to pop that just a little bit. That's also very subtle. I'm not doing the most with it. Like and subscribe, because you watched the whole video. If you watched it, that means you like me, okay? And if you like me, subscribe. And if you really like me, share the video, okay guys? I'll see you guys next time here at the coast.